say,
top billing. All right, y'all, if you didn't see the debut of Roquan Smith for the Baltimore Ravens, I don't know what to tell you. That was a hell of a debut on short notice. That man absolutely came to play, and you can tell he is a program fit through and through. And you get to see how an impact linebacker makes plays versus some of these people, right? We call them empty calories, right? It's easier to rack up tackles in the NFL than people think. So people who just go by tackle stats, hey, man, you need to look at this cat named Keith Brooking back in the day. He was the master of getting tackles that were non-impactful, 7, 8, 9, 10, 15 yards down the field. A tackle is a tackle. You definitely want to get that, but not all tackles are created equal. Roquan Smith is that dude. And the Baltimore Ravens defense, man, without a Marcus Williams and David Ajabo needed to be in the fray as well. You're getting guys back like Bowser. You have Pierre-Paul, Justin Houston, another guy that I told you will fit exactly what the Ravens did. And then I told you this last year when he was signed. People can pass rush until they're late in their careers. That's the last thing to go. It's like a boxer. Power is the last thing to go. But you add this cat on right here with his ability and penchant to make impact tackles. Check this out right here. What you get amounts to pretty much a triple-double. You got double at the point of attack. You have double on the 6 technique here. You get the same deal out here with the 6 technique and the in-man on the line of scrimmage or the tight end. And you get that zone flow, kind of like inside zone right here. Watch Roquan's ability to search and sift. And you can see why he's needed. Like as a cleanup man, when he's cleaning up, you can see Patrick Queen right here. He gets washed away like rain. But Roquan Smith able to clean it up. Look at this. Searching, parallel to the line of scrimmage. That's how you play the position, ladies and gentlemen. Come on, take it from somebody who's played this position before. That's exactly how they teach it. Search. Look, mano y mano right there, right? You want to meet in the B gap, mano y mano. No, sir, he wanted no parts of that. Look at this. Look at this play right here by the left tackle of New Orleans. He washes Patrick Queen away. Patrick Queen not making himself a presentable target at the line of scrimmage. He's just gap knifing, right? He's gap knifing, so he's getting skinny there. So he's not going to take on any blocks. That's not what he does right there. So he's washed away like rain. If you didn't have a linebacker like Roquan Smith here, this could be a pretty decent game from a guy like Alvin Kamara. But look at him square up, stay parallel to the line of scrimmage. There you have it. Gangster. That number 18 jersey, though, that's a little strange. That's I don't know. I'm too old school with it, man. That 58 on that man was gangster. I thought he would wear 58, but, hey, it is what it is. This was an incredible play right here. 3rd and short, they're running their power scheme. So they're pulling Cesar Ruiz here. You can see that man there. They're keeping him clean, right? Patrick Queen up here on the line of scrimmage. He's going to have to deal with a little sanitation. You want to keep this man right here clean. If you keep him clean, just like I said when he was signing, I did the little film study there. They said he was leading the league in tackles, right? So this is his first year playing a true position, or it was when he was in Chicago, playing a weak side role where he's kept clean the most, and looked like he was going to lead the league in tackles there. So I'm not sure how it's going to go here in a 3-4, how they'll be able to keep him clean, but he stays really clean on this particular play. Look at him make this play. Splataya. Come on. That is hard. In your debut, look at this, searching. Look at the patience, right? Inside shoulder force. I was always taught that inside eye, inside shoulder force. You don't want anything to get outside of you, but you want to be able to keep that inside shoulder to where it can be impactful. Now, look at all this right here. Yeah, Urban, he's going to be needing a colostomy bag. Exotic danced and choked his ass. I'm not sure who that is. It look like Chuck, my man Chuck right there. He might be stuck. Chuck stuck. But look who's appearing here. Nobody don't notice to get a hat on this man right here. That's the last person you don't want to have a hat on. And meet Kamara right there. He ain't going nowhere. Get by with a little help from his friends. Marlon Hump stopped him. 3rd and 1. That's hard. Look at that play from his perspective. Look at the patience. Look at that. Oh, man. You see how fast these plays happen in football? Some of you guys be out there because shit be slowed down and everything like that. You don't realize how fast shit is moving out there. But look at him. He doesn't just run. Some of these dudes like, hey, coach, I'm running, coach. Look. Nah, look at the patience. Look at the foot energy. Foot energy, look at this thing parallel to the line of scrimmage and shuffling. That's how you make yourself bigger than what you really are. Roquan Smith not a big dude. There was some cat who jumped up on him. You can tell when cats don't actually know who people are. And he was talking about how Smith is a prototypical size linebacker or something like that. He said he's bigger than Patrick Queen. No, Patrick Queen is probably a little bit bigger than Smith, I would imagine. And you can see here, though, he makes himself bigger by staying parallel to the line of scrimmage until it's time to strike. Then he changes elevation. And look at that. Bring your pads. Hit through. It's like hitting a cardboard box. You hit that sweet spot. Leg drive. You're in there. Split. Tire. All right, quick pivot right here. You know who I would love to see Roquan Smith paired up with? That would be my favorite linebacker in the NFL. Got a couple of film studies on Demario Davis over the years. He is a stack and shed linebacker. Smith is a run and chase guy. He can stack and shed. He can chase. He can blitz. He can cover. He being Demario Davis. Personally, I think he's the best linebacker in the NFL. You can see him right here working front side. Same deal. Parallel to the line of scrimmage. As fast as Justice Hill is, he's not getting away from that type of an angle. If you stay parallel, you don't just turn and run, coach. Look at that. He's working inside shoulder force, right? You don't want to be too far away. You want to make Hill have to bounce this to the outside here because you done cleaned it up. Bounce it to where the edge should be at. Stanley's doing a good job here of turning on, but guess what? You can turn inward all you want. This man is slicing down the line of scrimmage there. And he's just too damn good. Clips them heels, makes that man splatter whack and fertilize himself. Justice Hill still rolling to this day. All right, you got Taysom Hill back here. You got a tri-stack over here to the wide side of the field. You're going to get that single back power with Taysom Hill here just pretty much running power. He's able to choose. You can see right here, he's uncovered. He being Roquan Smith. So the guard is able to get out on him. You can tell he's like a magnet with blocks there, but just so happens Taysom Hill strings this out trying to get to the sideline, which allows Roquan to disengage. Had this run going straight at Roquan Smith here, you probably would have needed Patrick Queen to clean up help right here, but just so happened it worked out in Roquan's favor and he's able to disengage. You can see him working with the block there. You see it? It's a little bit of a hold there, but look, he's still getting there. Stringing it down the line of scrimmage. Him and Patrick Queen and Geno Stone. Right here, look. Leaving them uncovered. Look, Patrick Queen too. This, be honest with you, this, if Taysom Hill actually took this on the inside there, is probably problematic for both of them. Probably would have had a pretty decent game. And Geno's just working with, is that Jawan Johnson? I'm sorry, not Geno, but Patrick Queen here. Yeah. That's either a receiver or a Jawan Johnson or might be. But Taysom Hill makes the wrong read on this play. Yeah, it's Jawan Johnson. So he's just being washed away. That's what I tell you about your playing style. It doesn't mean you can't play. It's just your style. Both of these guys aren't stack and shed backers. They'll get hung up on blocks a little bit. Queen working with a receiver. And the receiver's doing a good job of blocking him. But Taysom Hill reads it wrong. Gets it to the outside. Yeah. We might have to run that from Marlon. Marlon took a bad one. Come on. Bink. Marlon, he's asleep. He's trying to get the insurance information for Taysom Hill right there. Come on. Marlon woke up dead. Weekend at Bernie style. All right, check this out. Man coverage and your fabricated pressure schemes, they're in a dime package. Andy Dalton here is going to quickly chain through a progression, and then you can get a traffic release from Alvin Kamara here in his man coverage with Roquan Smith. You can see him read his keys, stay patient. Look at that. Nope, not getting by him in that much space. Run and chase cat like that. They thrive at that. That's his game right there. Can't beat it. Nasty. So that's telling as well. Look, in a dime package, there's no Patrick Queen here. If I'm looking correctly, that would be Marcus Peters, Kyle Hamilton, Marlon Hunt, Brandon Stevens, then, of course, Geno Stone, Chuck Clark. Yeah, no PQ on that one. So, man, they quickly integrated him in. That's hard. All right, real quick before I get out of here, I had a couple people ask me what's stacking and shedding blocks. Back in the day, right, I had to comb through the footage, had to comb through all kind of disk drives to get somebody stacking and shedding blocks because it's just not commonplace because a lot of safeties, just like myself, a lot of safeties were converted into linebackers, and you won't find too many safety who understands how to stack and shed blocks here. But if you look at Nate Irving here, he's working with DeQuell Jackson back in the day here, and you can see him work front side. He takes on the trash, discards it, and makes the tackle. Look, got him, and he stripped the damn ball. That's hard. Check this out. Gets rid of the sanitation. Oh, that's on my boy D'Angelo Williams. But that's what it is right there. If you have someone who can work front side, they work to the strength of the formation, take on the sanitation, he makes the play, right? You don't even have guys these days that really even want to take on the block, so they'll allow the block to get over to DeQuell Jackson here, but he doesn't even do that. He makes the work himself, seeks the work, seeks employment, and hires himself to make the play. That's gangster. One more time, full speed right here. This is what I love, man. I miss this right here. Oh, now that's football, baby.
What more can I say?
Top Billin.